Beginning sounds is the very first place to start with phonemic awareness. What you're wanting your child to do is to be able to split off the very first sound in a word and match it up with other sounds, with another word that starts with that same sound. So the purpose of the task is so that they can say box, boy, they start the same, or vase, fox, they do not start the same. There's several different kinds of assessments that teachers are going to give your child to determine if they can do that or not. Some of them are oral, just like what I just gave you an example of. Another example of the kind of task that they're going to be asked to do could be looking at a picture of a paper with 4 pictures on it, and the teacher may ask, which one of those pictures starts and they need to identify the milk starts with or they might say, which one of those pictures, or what sound does vase start with? And they'd be expected to say V. That's the end goal. To get there, you need to play with those sounds with your kids. And you can do that a couple different ways. You can pull things out of the toy box and you can start categorizing them on the floor. Children that are this age, like around preschool, kindergarten age, love to be able to categorize things. So if you start pulling out the toys and you've got 10 toys there, you might start a pile and you might say, oh, look, baby goes in this pile. Box goes in this pile. What else here starts like baby and box? And they may find the block that goes with that. They may, though, call a block a cube. And if they do, then the cube might go with the cat. So you have to do it all very orally with your child. Or you can hold up a couple different pictures and say, oh, look, here I've got a man. What goes with man? Mouse or dog? And to get them to understand that the beginning sound is what you're looking for. Because kids this age are so good at categorizing, one of the things that we run up against is that they will declare man and dog go together because the man walks the dog. And there's a connection there. You have to honor that connection. You're right. You know what? Those two do go together if we're talking about what kind of activity they could do. But we're talking about the word man, dog. Does that start the same way? D. Is that the same or is it different? Man, mouse. Does that start the same? Is it the same or different? Getting them to be able to determine same, different, and getting them to be able to split that first sound off is really a lot harder for some kids than it may seem on the surface. So try using objects, try using pictures, try playing games. As they get a little bit better, look around and say, I see something in this room that starts the same way that paper starts. When you're first beginning this activity, though, you're going to want to look for those words that have the sounds that you can hold, like s, because you can really stretch those out. There are some words that make a quick sound, like p and b, that you cannot hold. Those are harder for kids to hear. So start with those ones that you can stretch out really nice and long, and start with really different things. So you might say man or sack. Are they the same or different? And because they are so different, it's going to be easier for your child to hear them.